rainbows.
Hello! It's been a while since I've had my face on camera. I decided that I wanted to do a video this time about what is Noatmon, which is the channel name. So while describing what Noatmon is and where the inspiration came for that name and why I changed the channel name, I decided to recolor my roots. Right now I have a really pretty purple, which is faded up into a blue, which was my intention today, was to add more blue along my roots. However, when I pulled all my color out, I realized I don't have enough blue to do that. So instead, I'm going to go with green. And I think what I'm going to do is just, when I keep coloring my roots in, I'm going to create the rainbow. Since we're starting with purple and then blue, we're going to do green next. And then whenever it's time for me to color roots again, I'll do yellow and then orange and red, and eventually we'll have the entire rainbow. That's the goal, at least, I think, for now. So let's get started. So Noatmon, Noatmon. What is Noatmon? It's a weird word that I made up. Also, if you see me looking over, it's because I did write up a bunch of notes for myself to keep me on track, in the hopes that I will prevent myself from saying the word or a million times. It's not something I do or I'm even really aware that I'm doing, but I'm trying to become more aware of that. Uh, uh. Because I say it a lot and I didn't realize I did until I started rewatching some of the newer videos that I've been posting. Also, my mother told me that in one video specifically it was really bad, and I apologize. So the product I'm using on my hair today is Chromashine, and it's Grassroots is what it's called. I will put a link in the description below. I bought this from Sally's. I believe Cosmoprof also has that line. I'm really enjoying it. It's what I used for the purple and the blue. I am very happy with how long it has been in my hair, how vibrant it still is. It doesn't fade super fast, but when it starts fading, you can see here, this blue was this darker blue to start, and it's a really pretty shade out, I think. So I really enjoy it. So maybe what I'll do is afterwards, I'm gonna watch this video over, and every time I say or I'll put a quarter in a jar, and it will be my YouTube fund. So that eventually I can buy things that I want for doing YouTube. Wow. This is going to be way difficult. Okay. I didn't even realize it was going to be this difficult. Take a breath, Ash. Take a breath. So let's start with introductions. I am Ashley, and this is my YouTube channel. Like I said, Noatmon is the name of my channel now. What is Noatmon? Noatmon is an acronym where each letter stands for a word. In this case, Noatmon stands for
Nerd of all trades, master of none. So originally I was planning on talking the entire time I was doing my hair, which you can see that I was talking the entire time I was doing my hair. However, after 30 minutes of talking and not getting through everything, I realized I can't have this video be that long. So welcome to the voiceover portion while I super speedily color the roots of my hair. Noatmon, nerd of all trades, master of none. So in 2017, I started a blog, and this name seemed to really describe me as like an artist, a crafter, a nail artist, a writer. You kind of get the point. I'm passionate about any and all things creative. I want to do everything. I want to learn about it all. I want to be a jack of all the creative trades, basically. So then I started thinking about other passions in my life. and the biggest one that came to mind was nerd fandoms. I am and have always been a huge fan of a lot of different nerd fandoms. My gateway fandom was always Harry Potter. Through Harry Potter fandom, I have met so many other amazing nerds who have opened up my fandom world to like Doctor Who, Firefly, Merlin, Star Wars. I was always a fan of from a kid, but there's just so many more. And so this is why I decided to name my blog Nerd of All Trades instead of Jack of All Trades. So when I decided to continue making YouTube videos, I wanted to incorporate everything that I am, so it made sense to change the channel name to represent that. And since I already had the name Noatmon, that's where I decided to change it over to that. And so for this channel, I plan on continuing with nail art, but I also want to do all the other crafty things that I've been doing, like wood burning or painting or glass etching and just whatever I find that I want to try. I want to take you guys on that journey. So we're going to try and get through the logo as quickly as I can. The N of the logo is the TARDIS, and I shaped it like an N. So the TARDIS is the most iconic symbol of Doctor Who, which is a huge fandom that I'm a part of and really, really enjoy. The TARDIS is another acronym that stands for time and relative dimension in space. So basically, Doctor Who is the Doctor is a Time Lord who travels through time and space in the TARDIS that's bigger on the inside and goes on adventures with companions and saves worlds, not only Earth. So it's a super awesome sci-fi show. It originally aired in 1963 to 1989, and then it was relaunched in 2005. The O is the chakram from Xena, Warrior Princess. It is a special weapon that Xena uses. I have been a huge Xena fan since I was a child. My sister and I used to run around the house pretending we were Gabrielle and Xena, always trying to figure out the war cry and just playing in general. So that show's been in my heart for a very long time. So that's why I chose the chakram. If you've not seen Xena, basically she travels through ancient Greece and tries to earn redemption for sins of her life, basically. So the A in Noatmon is the Deathly Hallow symbol from Harry Potter, because obviously I had to put Harry Potter in there. It's my gateway, like I said. I started reading the books in 1999. That Christmas, my parents bought me the first three, and I was hooked. It was the first time I had a reading experience where I enjoyed it. So that is where the A came from. So the T is the Spaceship Serenity Firefly class from the show Firefly. Firefly is so hard to describe quickly because it's just so amazing. It's such a special circumstance. It aired on Fox and was canceled after 11 of the 14 episodes. And even though it had a huge following, they canceled it. So then in 2000, it aired in 2002. In 2005, because there was such a huge following, they made a film about it. And it's kind of like a space western drama comedy. Just, it's epic. You should watch it. I highly recommend. Ooh, look how pretty my hair came out. So, the M is not so much fandom, but just I wanted something that represented me personally, and I'm a Virgo, so it's the astrological sign for Virgo. And then the next O is the Supernatural logo, which is also another amazing nerdy fandom show. And it is. It's about to end. It started airing in 2005 and it's currently still running on the last season right now. It follows two brothers who chase down and defeat monsters everywhere any way they can, and it has all of the things, all the mythological creatures. They fight demons, and it's really it has every supernatural thing in it, and that's what makes it so cool that every episode is something different that they're battling. And then for the last N, it is actually the N from the logo for the show Merlin, which is just a really fantastic take on Arthurian legends and lore, I think. It's a really cool series where it shows Merlin and Arthur when they're younger, when Arthur is still a prince in Camelot and his father Uther is king. Merlin comes to Camelot for the first time and basically is learning to become this wizard, but in a time where magic and sorcery and wizardry is outlawed. So he's doing all of this under the nose of the king, and it's a really fun bantering brother type situation between Merlin and Arthur. I really enjoy it. So that's where I got the different letters for the logo. I do want to stress that those shows are not the only shows that I love to watch. There are probably at this point hundreds of shows that I am a huge fan of. I just had to pick certain. I had to pick something that would fit into a logo that would still say Noatmon. So if there's a fandom that I haven't mentioned that you think that I should know about, please comment below. Let me know. I'm all about finding new fandoms. And I'll let you know if I already am in the fandom or not. If you have questions on any of the shows that I have mentioned or series that I've mentioned, please ask away. I know I'm probably going to do a series on shows that I like, but it's going to have to be broken down by show because I can talk for ages. I know specifically Harry Potter could be like a whole 10 video series. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I have a lot of awesome stories of what my life has become because of Harry Potter, but again, that's going to have to be a different video. I really hope you guys liked this video. I hope that you are getting excited for the possibilities of what's going to be on this channel. I know I'm excited to share my passions with anybody who wants to share them with me. So, having said all that, I I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed how my hair came out. I hope that you subscribe and that you click the notification bell and do all the things and share and comment and like. Just let me know what you guys want to see next. Thanks. Not.